Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading tarot cards for Zi and Li Xian, who are famous Chinese actors. This was a video that was requested by a lovely person, and therefore it was next on my to-do list. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Zi or Li Xian here to confirm nor deny that what your boy Ducky, aka me, is seeing resonates with them or is not resonating with them. So just remember to keep that in mind while watching these videos. And without further ado, let's get started on their tarot card reading. So pull up a nice chair, get comfortable, get you some chips if you enjoy chips like me, drink some tea or coffee, a beverage of your choice, or you play some games while watching this. I don't know. But anyway, let's get started on Zi and Li Xian's connection. So let's just see what their general energy is like together right now. Let's get a general energy of Zi and Li Xian. We got the Six of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm hearing don't let go. They don't want to let go of one another. Octagon, card 51, which adds up to 6. So we got two sixes here, which is all about memories, you know, and harmony and union. It seems like the two of them really work well together. But with both of these sixes coming up in reverse, there is some sense of like not they're stuck in the past. They had, it seems like they had a great work ethic, or they worked well together, and maybe they're not really working together anymore, or they're not really working on projects together anymore, but they would like to do something again. They would like to spend some time again together. There's something here where they want to come back together and work on something together, because with the Six of Cups relating to memory, this card always talks about memory and having and great friendships and stuff like that. But when it comes in reverse, it can talk about being stuck in the past, or dwelling on the past, or just kind of like wishing that the past would re-emerge. And I feel like it's that last part, you know, they both feel like they could go back in time and relive an experience that they had together with this. So I want to get a little more information on this octagon in reverse, card 51 in reverse. Nourishment, Mother Goddess. Life is filled with mundane matters. Daily existence goes round and round, one day the same as the next. Break the spell of boredom, take on a new project. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's something going on here where they want to connect again and do work together again. And that also correlates with this Ace of Wands, because, you know, this Ace of Wands talks about the beginnings of new pursuits, new ambitions, new desires. There's something new that the both of them want to accomplish again. They don't want to let go. With this Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Pentacles normally talks about holding on to your possessions, but when it comes in reverse, it could talk about like not wanting to let go. They're holding on so tightly. They're like, no, I don't want to let go. So it seems that Zi and Li Xian, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm gonna mispronounce the names, but it seems like the both of them really worked well together, and they think about like, hey, like, we worked well, let's try and do something, let's try and get into another project together. So that's what I'm seeing. They don't really want to let go of a project that maybe they did together or something like that. So I'm even seeing here, as I looked at the time, it is 3:12, y'all, which adds up to 6. there's a lot of sixes here. All about harmony and union and coming together. It seems like the two of them, Yang Zi and Li Xian, want to come together and work on something together because they're not ready to let go of something. They're not ready to let go of either a project or of like one another. I don't think it's really my place to be like, oh, they don't want to let go of each other because they love each other or anything like that. That's not really my place, and that's not really what I want to do here in the Ducky channel. But like, what I do want to relate to y'all is that there's something in regards to them two wanting to stay together, work together. And I feel like that could be like in a work related project or something because they work well together. So let's get some thoughts regarding one another. So Yang Zi's thoughts on Li Xian. Li Xian. Li Xian. We're gonna say Li Xian. Li Xian? I think it's Li Xian. I'm so sorry. I'm trying the best I can. Okay. Whoop. And let's shuffle one more time. Okay. So let's get Yang Zi's thoughts on Li Xian. Six of Cups again, yo. Yeah, I shuffled it, y'all. Six of Cups in reverse. The World in reverse. Yeah, there's some unfinished business here. The Sun, yeah. Unfinished business. Okay, we're just gonna do tarot. Draw tarot cards for them in this part of the reading. Six of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So let's start with this top row that represents Yang Zi's thoughts on Li Xian. So here again with the Six of Cups, I feel like Yang Zi believes that Li Xian is someone who she feels so comfortable with right at home. Yang Zi believes that Li Xian is just someone who she feels very comfortable around. But with Li Xian drawing, or this card representing Yang Zi's thoughts on Li Xian, the World in reverse. The World in reverse is all about unfinished business. There's something that hasn't been resolved. There's something that hasn't been finished yet. So it seems that Yang Zi believes that there's something that her and Li Xian needed to do because something hasn't been resolved between her and him. But she thinks so highly of Li Xian. With the Sun card showing up, you know, there's nothing but joy, positivity, warmth, nurture here in regards to Yang Zi's thoughts on Li Xian. Okay, so here we got Li Xian's thoughts on Yang Zi. We got the Six of Pentacles here. Li Xian believes that Yang Zi is very giving, very generous, very kind. Whenever she's able to help someone out, she's going to help them out. She's also very good at letting go of stuff. You know, because she's very giving, she's very gracious, she's very kind. She's also very good at if someone makes a mistake or if someone makes a mistake or treats her a certain way and they forgive her, she's easily able to forgive and forget and continue on with things. Now with the Knight of Cups here in reverse, it seems that Li Xian believes that Yang Zi, although she is very kind and generous and giving to other people, sometimes it seems that she does, or I feel like Li Xian believes Yang Zi gives and gives because she feels like she doesn't have an I don't know if I want to say it that way. It's just how do I want to phrase this? It seems that Yang Zi sometimes believes that her sole purpose is to just like give and not receive. So it seems that Li Xian believes that Yang Zi is very giving, but it's hard for her to receive because she feels like maybe she's not worthy or she doesn't deserve to receive the same kind of generosity and love that she gives out towards other people. So that's what I'm seeing here. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some advice on Yang Zi and Li Xian. I am thrown for a loop with Li Xian's name. Is it Xian or Xian? Li Xian. Li Xian. I don't know. I taught online English to people, to kids living in China. So you would think I would have come across this name, but I honestly can't remember. I don't, and I even looked up the pronunciation of his name before making this video, and I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of the lack of sleep I've had today that my short-term memory is even worse than it is normally. But I don't know. All right, let's get some advice for Yang Zi. Let's get some advice. The Hermit. The Tower. Strength. All three major arcana cards. Interesting. Yeah, Yang Zi is definitely going through a major point in her life right now. Some big changes. We got the Pentagon in reverse. 28 adds up to, or simplifies up to 1, but it comes in reverse, so we'll get into that a little bit. Okay, let's get some advice for Li Xian. King of Swords. Five of Cups. The Sun. Wow. Expanded Sri Yantra. 12 adds up to 3. Yeah. All is not lost for Li Xian. There's plenty of opportunities for him. So that's what I'm seeing. But let's start. Yeah, since I already went with Li Xian's advice first, let's do his. So we got the King of Swords showing up. The King of Swords is the very intellectual king. You know, he's very much in his thoughts, but like is very witty, very smart, has a good head for being a leader or being in a leadership role, and uses his intellectualism, or his intellect rather. I don't know if intellectualism is a word. He uses his intellect as his main strength, his main attribute. So his advice for right now is to really lean into his thoughts, his words, his ideas, because all is not lost. We got this Five of Cups showing up. The Five of Cups, you know, talks about being sad that 3 cups have been knocked over. But, you know, if you look elsewhere, there's 2 cups that are still full of beautiful water, or, you know, whatever liquid is in these cups, whatever goodness is in there, there's still some goodness left. So he needs to really mind his thoughts, really focus on redirecting his attention and his thoughts on what is good that's going on. Really focus on the positives with this Sun card, because expanded Sri Yantra, all is not lost here. This adds up to 3, and 3 is all about, you know, having faith, that there's plenty of opportunities. Look at everything, like all these expansion. There's so much expansiveness going on here. If he just like focuses on what good is going on, the good things that are going on in his life, those thoughts are going to expand and expand and expand, and he's going to be able to um, gain so many experiences from these positive thoughts, and it's going to really allow him to have more opportunities um, to continue to be happy, joyful, warm, caring, present. So that's what I'm seeing for Li Xian. Okay, Yang Zi. We got this hermit card. Yang Zi's advice for right now with this hermit, the hermit is all about staying indoors, keeping to yourself a little bit, keeping your ideas to yourself, and continuing to learn, continuing to shine light on the things that interest you, learning about the things that interest you, um, and to continue changing. We got this tower card that there's like some immense changes going on for Yang Zi, and the advice for her is to really learn about what these changes are bringing her. What are these changes? Why are these changes happening in her life right now? And what can she learn from these big, drastic changes that are going on? And to not really feel like she needs to be so strong with all these changes. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel uncertain. It's okay to not feel stable, because there's a lot of changes going on in her life right now, and that's okay. But the advice for her is to kind of shine light on what are these changes bringing. What can I learn from these changes? What can I gain? What kind of wisdom am I gaining from these experiences, these intense experiences? And we got this pentagon in reverse, which, like 28 simplifies down to 1, which is all about groundedness. But in reverse, her advice is to kind of be okay with things being shaken up right now. Things are not as steady as she might hope for, and so it's causing her to not be as strong and confident as she is, and that's okay. She's going to come out of these big changes so much wiser, so much stronger, and stronger. So that's the advice for Yang Zi, is to really lean into shining that light onto, like, what can I learn from all these big changes that are going on in my life that are causing this uncertainty or this unsteady foundation. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for this video. Yeah, I just feel like there's something unsteady going on here that I really do feel like Yang Zi really would like to work again, or do something, work on a project with Li Xian. And also, like, Li Xian is a little bit sad about it too. Like, he's sad about like something ending or something not coming to fruition between he and Yang Zi. But if he just stays positive and like works on his, keeping his thoughts positive, good things are going to come his way, and also like her way. There's a lot of intellect, there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of strength that is going to come out of all these big changes that are going on in her life. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Again, I don't really feel like it's my place in the Ducky channel to be like, oh yeah, like I see that they are romantic or they are not romantic. I'm just relaying what I'm seeing in the cards for you all, while also trying as best as I can. My southernness almost came as trying as best as I can, trying as best as I can to respect their privacy and their energy as well, while also giving some positive encouragement. in regards to what I'm seeing in the cards, and while also giving the fans of Yang Zi and Li Xian a little bit more perspective into what can be going on in their lives right now. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate whoever requested this video, or whomever did, you know, whichever people did or person did. That was really fun reading. Definitely a lot more clear than the one I did yesterday on Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Um, if you haven't seen that one, yo, I struggled with that one. But thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for supporting me. I have hit my goal of reaching 400 followers by the end, or 400 subscribers, sorry, by the end of the month of August. So I am so appreciative. I feel so grateful for you all. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Stay hydrated. I got my little herbal decaffeinated tea here, and love and respect yourselves and others, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks. See ya. Bye.